Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is
Cal and Renee Coakley with Coakley Financial Group, an award-winning insurance agency.
Yes, and we are here today because we want to talk about making a plan.
That's right.
So we feel like it's actually pretty important to go ahead and talk to everyone about making a plan today. It is National Life Insurance Awareness Month. So we wanted to make sure that we were able to go ahead and talk to everyone about what plans you have and whether or not you should make a plan or you should have a plan. But, my take on that is it's urgent. Why not go ahead and take care of that today? Don't put it off any longer. Go ahead and make a plan. Make a plan today to make sure that your family is protected, that your family is insured. If you love them, why not insure them?
That's right.
So we did have some reasons why you should go ahead and make a plan today. What's reason number one, Cal?
Number one is tomorrow is not promised.
That is so true.
That's true, right?
Yes.
You never know what's going to happen. I mean, I have one of my agents, dad just passed away a day or so ago. It's unexpectedly. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's going to come for all of us. So tomorrow is never promised.
Yeah, and I think with that, it's not like we know exactly when we're going to go or how we're going to go. So, we always feel like, oh, we can put that off for tomorrow. We can do that tomorrow. I'm young enough. I'm healthy enough. Nothing is going to happen to me.
Yes.
So, one of the most important things that we need to remember this at all times, is that we are not promised tomorrow. We don't know whether or not we'll be here tomorrow. And you don't want your family to have to start doing the planning when they're in a state of turmoil or a state of chaos or even just grieving.
Yes.
So, one of the most important things about making a plan is going ahead and making a plan today, because tomorrow is not promised. So what's the next one, Cal?
The next one is insurance increases as your age increases.
Now that is true. See, we always figure, well, you know what? We'll just go ahead and we'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I have a birthday next year. I have a birthday next month. Oh, I can do it. When I'm 40. I can do it when I'm 45. But what we don't think about is that your insurance rate goes up as your age goes up.
That's right.
Because that risk increases,
That factor comes into play.
It does. It does, because we're not getting any younger. Every day we're getting a little bit older, and we don't think about the insurance premiums, or not even that. We've had clients where they were healthy one year, and then unfortunately, one of the things that they did is they let either their policy lapse or they didn't end up paying the premium. And then they go to the doctor and find out that they have health issues.
Yep.
And then what happens? Then they call us back and they're like, oh, I need to go ahead and reinstate my insurance, or I need to go ahead and, get another policy. But then when they do, we realize that we can't just write them on a regular policy. Unfortunately, what we have to do is then go ahead and write them modified, because they have health issues. Yes. And they go, well, my rate is increased. Yes, but there's so many things that have changed. Your age has changed. Your health. Yes, your health has changed. Yes. So, a lot of times when we're not planning, we're putting ourselves at a disadvantage. Yeah. So, I feel like there should be some urgency on it, especially since it's National Life Insurance Awareness Month.
That's right.
So I think that that's huge, because it gives us the opportunity to answer any questions that anyone might have about life insurance. It also gives us the opportunity to actually make this an everyday discussion. And a lot of times, we're not doing that. We're not going ahead and discussing that with our family, and we're not planning. So this gives us an excuse to plan. So why not plan?
Renee, matter of fact, since we're on this topic about insurance increases as your age increase, I have an actual true story of one of my clients that happened this year, actually.
Okay.
They were, when I talked to them a couple of years ago, they had a $20,000 policy. Wow. And they were in excellent health. I mean, same day coverage, but they let the policy, as you said earlier, lapse. And they called me the other day and asked this year to come back with me And then when we were going through the verification, we found out that was a heart medication that we're now taking. And it kicked them out from having that coverage. They could still get the coverage, but now it's modified, you said. Modified grade where, it can't get as much coverage and it has a waiting period before it goes into effect.
Yeah.
So again, yes, it's so important when your health is great to invest in that insurance policy because you never know, as the topic is today, make a plan because one of the topic is, tomorrow is not promised to any of us. And that has to do with our health as well.
Okay. Wow. That was actually really good. Yeah. It helps when you actually have real life examples and, it's actually happened. So, when we're on here and we're talking to you, we're not just, we're just pulling stuff out of the air. These things have actually happened to clients.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, why should you go ahead and have to learn that lesson the hard way when you can learn from someone else's mistakes? So, and then what's reason number 3 that you should go ahead and plan today, Carol?
Number 3 is insurance can also leave a financial legacy for your loved ones.
I like that.
I
like that.
Because a lot of time we don't think about it that way, but really is by you doing that, you're giving your family, your loved ones a peace of mind, because believe it or not, it can run into thousands of dollars to put someone away, and it's already stressful enough. And now you have to worry about coming up with the finance to make sure that person is being taken care of, or if you have small kids that you left behind, home, other expenses, you want to make sure you have enough coverage in place so you leave a financial legacy for your family so they can still have the same lifestyle if you were here.
Yeah, I like that. And I think a lot of times, we fail to plan in life, but then if we go ahead and plan that, I want to make sure that my great-grandchildren and my great-great-grandchildren know exactly who I am. They'll be like, yeah, that Grandma Renee Coakley, she set our family up. If it wasn't for her and Grandpa Coakley,
Right.
So, a lot of times we don't think about the importance of that either. So it's like, what legacy do you want to leave behind? Again, we always say this, but you can either leave debt or you can leave dollars.
Yes.
And I don't know about you, but I'd rather leave the dollars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want my family thinking about me or thinking about my memory. And not only are you grieving the loss of me, but now you're also upset about the debt that I left you with.
Yeah.
You're having to now make monthly payments in order to pay for my funeral arrangements. But you're able to think of me, and you're able to think of me in a loving way.
Yes.
You might be able to start a business with some of the money that I left you, or you might be able to get an education with some of the money that I left you. So I think a lot of times we don't take the time to plan for the important things, not even in our life, but in our death. I truly believe that if you love it, you'll insure it.
That's right.
So, if you have loved ones that are out there and you know that they don't have life insurance, and you also know that you're probably going to be the one that's responsible for making those arrangements, go ahead and plan today. Put some urgency on there. So, this is urgent. Go ahead and plan today.
Yep.
So we'll go over some of the reasons why you should go ahead and plan today. You should plan today because tomorrow's not promised.
That's right.
What's the other reason?
Another one is insurance increase as your age increase.
Yes.
So put something in place as soon as you can when your health is still in good condition.
Yes, that's true. And then the last one is to be able to leave a legacy. So by you having an insurance policy in place, it allows you to, of course, determine where those funds will be spent. It allows you to be able to leave a legacy for your family.
That's right.
So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please feel free to give us a call. You can message us with any questions. You can email us. If you feel like there's someone that needs to hear this message, please feel free to like it, to share it, and to also tag someone in it. We will come back and answer any questions that anyone has. I know that a lot of times people aren't willing to ask questions while we're live.
Yes.
Or it makes them uncomfortable. No, thinking that everyone knows their business, but you can message us directly. You can email us. Feel free to even give us a call. You know, we are here to educate families on the importance of life insurance.
That's right. Now, who are we?
We are Coakley Financial Group. I'm Renee Coakley.
I'm Cal Coakley. And also remember, show us love and share this information because it might help someone.
Thank you. Thanks. And we hope that you guys have an excellent day.